in it, and I've not worked with Zach, but so it's kind of hard to compare. But I mean, Noam he's passionate, he's a big kid, he loves being there, he's very opinionated, but he's also very open. So, you come to work with, I kind of see it this way, and he would see it that way, and you'd all throw your opinions out there, and then you'd just go via the moon and do it every which way imaginable, and in that process you'd kind of maybe discover things that you wouldn't necessarily have if you'd stayed on the page.
You look like you should be in the movie. You got the beard going on. I mean, are you trying to catch the attention of Zack Snyder? Talk about that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I grew the beard out because I want to be in the next movie with Justin Bieber and Rob Ford, Mayor of Toronto.
What is it about this film that the audience could expect to see that's different from the first one?
Well, I think that the scale of the first surprised everybody, and I think that worked really, really well. But in this one, I think they've managed to bring in ocean battles, elements that were not in the first. Plus, there's a wider story. There's a little bit of the background to some of the characters are told, so there's more story here.
As a movie producer, there's a child in you, and you get to kind of bring that out. What is that like for you?
It's funny you say that. For me, it goes back to Star Wars, which I always thought was a movie that brought out the child in all of us. And I think that's the same with this. This is not about how old you are or not, because there's something in it for everyone. There's a historical perspective. There is just the joy of going to a theater and having the experience that you can only have there with other people. And again, we're always raising the bar. Ever since Johnny found 300, we set out to do something better than anybody else, and we're very proud of it.
We got to find out about 300. What about this film are you most excited to see?
So I think the most exciting thing about 300 was the way that they married the graphic novel look and to the screen. There's been a lot of traditional attempts at hero combat movies. What I love about Zack Snyder is that he had I believe we're in an all creative age. Like even what you do, what I do, it's not just about being interviews, it's about, man, where can I interview, how do you say it? So I just think it's the collaboration of visual and script. That's why I'm here.
Well, you're watching films with gladiators, and you yourself, you're a modern-day gladiator. What have been 3 keys to success as far as you becoming this real-life, modern-day gladiator?
Sacrifice, discipline, and a lot of hard training.
When it comes to the visual aesthetics, you yourself, you're a performer, an entertainer, a very visual one. What about being a visual entertainer do you think draws the audience in the most?
Well, the truth is that almost everybody listens with their eyes. I'll give you pause to think about that. We think we hear all kinds of things, but we're actually more in tune with what our eyes see. And movies used to be called talkies. Actually, it's not about the talking, it's about the moving. That's why they changed their name to Moving Pictures.
Very well said.
Flickers, because they used to flick. Then it used to be talkies, because look, they're talking.
When I was a child of 4.
It's not about talking, it's not about flicking, it's about moving. Moving pictures.